Hello! Please watch this video to learn more about Fullerton College's dual enrollment program. Throughout this presentation, we will be covering a lot of information, so make sure to visit our website at outreach.𝘖𝘯𝘤𝘦 to get all the additional information that you may need to be successful. Let's begin. Throughout this video, we want to explain in more detail what dual enrollment is, the benefits of taking a class, the steps to taking a class, and the expectations of a dual enrollment course. So let's start with, what is dual enrollment? Dual enrollment is an early college opportunity allowing high school students to take college classes at their school. So Fullerton College professors teach the class, and the classes that are dual enrollment are specifically open to students in your respective district. There are many great benefits to taking a dual enrollment class. 1. The classes are free. This includes both the class and the textbooks necessary to take the course. This is a great opportunity to save money before you start college. 2. You can get ahead. All of our classes transfer to any UC, CSU, and most private colleges. This means if you take Introduction to Sociology, for example, through the dual enrollment program in high school, you wouldn't have to take it again when you get to college. 3. Dual enrollment shows you are college ready. It shows universities that you understand the expectations of the college class and environment, and you are learning the skills and behaviors necessary to be successful. It also shows colleges you are more likely to persist and graduate if admitted. 4. It saves time. If you were to take 4 dual enrollment courses that were each 3 units during your time in high school, that would be the same as full-time status for a semester or quarter depending on your college. And 5. If you do choose to go to Fullerton College after high school, you receive an earlier registration date than other high schoolers who do not take dual enrollment courses. Steps to taking a dual enrollment course. If you are interested in taking a dual enrollment course, please follow these steps. Step 1. Complete the intake form. Step 2. Apply online at 𝘖𝘯𝘤𝘦𝘵. Step 3. Turn in the electronic special admit form. Step 4. Complete registration steps. Step 5. Attend the dual enrollment orientation. And Step 6. Attend first in all following classes. We would like to go over the difference between high school and college. In high school, teachers often take time to remind you of assignments and tests. But in college, professors expect you to understand requirements of the course through the syllabus. In high school, they are more available to talk and will even check in on you. But in college, professors have set office hours to discuss any issues or questions. In high school, tests can be more frequent and can be moved around for scheduling purposes. But in college, tests happen less frequently, cover more material, and weigh more on your overall grade. And last, in high school, grades may depend more on coursework such as homework and quizzes. Also, they may work with you to do makeup exams. But in college, makeup exams and assignments rarely happen. Grades depend more on midterm and the final exam. It is important for you to know these differences between high school and college so you will know what to expect when taking a dual enrollment course. We also want to go over the dual enrollment parent rights through FERPA. The Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, FERPA, is a federal law that protects the privacy of personally identifiable information contained in a student's educational record. Communication in regards to class and grades can only happen between the professor and the student. Students need to turn in their own forms to enroll in the class. Students can access their information, grades, schedule, etc. through My Gateway, the student portal. There are expectations for taking dual enrollment classes. Remember, even though you are in high school, once you start taking dual enrollment classes, you are now also a college student, and you will also be treated as such. What this means is you are expected to communicate with the professor if there are any issues or if you have questions. Your parents/guardians cannot contact the professor. It has to be you, the student. It is also important, as we discussed before, that you attend all classes. Professors may have very strict attendance policies, so it is vital that you can attend each class. Remember to communicate with your professors, either through email or Canvas. And last, please respect Fullerton College professors. In order to be successful in college, please attend every class session, develop study strategies, be prepared for a fast-paced learning environment, and review the syllabus, the class outline carefully. When taking a dual enrollment class, how much studying time should you plan for? Plan time for attending classes, reading, studying, completing homework, extracurricular activities, and working. For every hour of class time, allow 2 hours of outside homework time. For example, a 3-unit class equals 3 hours of classroom time, plus 6 hours homework, outside study, and assignment time, which equals 9 hours total time for a 3-unit class. Are you registered? To check if you're registered for your dual enrollment class, or if you need to register, please go to My Gateway and log in to your My Gateway account. You will log in with your banner ID, an 8-digit number that was sent to you by Admissions and Records after you applied, and a password that was sent to you by Admissions and Records. If you would like to reset your password to a password that you will remember, please do so by selecting Forgot Password. After you have logged into My Gateway, the next step is accessing your schedule under Registration Tools. Then, click on Print Schedule/Bill. After you have clicked on Print Schedule/Bill, you will then be able to access your schedule. Once you have accessed your schedule, you will then be able to see the dual enrollment class or classes you enrolled in. Textbooks. If a textbook is needed, check with your college and career tech. Instructional methods. It is important for students to read through the comments area of each class section to note specific information and/or requirement for each section. If you are taking an online class, this class is fully online and does not require in-person class meetings. For on-campus classes, this means this class is being held in person. For hybrid classes, combined online, Zoom, and/or in person, this class is partially online with some required in-person class meetings on campus on specific days and times. In-person dates are listed in the schedule, or the class is online with some instruction via Zoom. Dates are listed in the schedule. And the last instructional method, Zoom. This class is scheduled similar to an in-person class with set meeting times using Zoom, Canvas Conference, or other types of video conferencing during the scheduled class time. Important dates. During your first week attending the dual enrollment class or classes, if you want to drop a course, you must do so the first week the class begins. Dropping a course is solely the student's responsibility. You can drop a course through your My Gateway account. Note, this will not appear on your transcript. Before you drop a class, please contact your high school liaison or college and career tech. The Counseling 140 drop date varies. During your 4th week in class, students have the option to withdraw from a course if they are unable to successfully complete the class requirement. You can withdraw from a course through your My Gateway account. Note, this will appear on your transcript. If you are considering dropping your dual enrollment course or courses, please follow these steps. Step 1. Log into your My Gateway account. Step 2. Go to Add or Drop Classes underneath Registration Tools. And Step 3. Drop the courses. You may also use the How to Drop a Class YouTube video as a guide. You can find the How to Drop a Class YouTube video in the description below. Thank you for joining our dual enrollment orientation. If you have any questions, please contact your high school liaison or your college and career tech. You may also access dual enrollment information through our website at outreach.fullcall.edu/dual enrollment, or you may contact us through our Instagram at fullcall_outreach. Thank you and have a great day.